Welcome to Baz Travels. After driving 14,826 kilometers through 24 states and Washington, D.C., I've seen rocket launches to the Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam. I've explored Route 66, ghost towns, deserts, snow, and beaches on both coasts. From Vegas casinos to Alcatraz, the White House to Hollywood. Join me for a journey of the ordinary and the extraordinary.
Loading destination. Simulation starting in 3, 2, 1. To look around, move your phone or tablet. Click and drag if on a computer or move your head if using a VR headset. Please like and subscribe.
As we walk through the Wyeth Tootle Mansion, it feels like the perfect place to talk about something St. Joseph is quietly famous for. This city is one of the most haunted in the Midwest, and that reputation has followed it for generations. Long before ghost tours and paranormal podcasts, locals were already sharing stories about shadows in upper windows and footsteps in empty rooms. St. Joseph exploded into prominence in the mid-19th century. It was a gateway to the west, a rail hub, and a river port that never truly slept. Where there is rapid growth, there is often violence, disease, and sudden loss. Frontier towns were not gentle places, and St. Joseph was no exception. The intensity of that era still clings to many of the oldest structures. One of the most talked about buildings in the city is the old Patee House, once a luxury hotel and later headquarters during the Civil War. Staff and visitors have reported hearing unexplained footsteps on upper floors. Some claim to have seen figures standing at the end of long corridors before vanishing. Doors are said to open slowly when no one is nearby. Whether these events are drafts and settling wood or something more is left to interpretation. The Missouri Theater is another landmark tied to strange activity. Built in the 1920s, it carries stories of performers who never truly left the stage. Late at night, workers have described hearing music drift faintly through empty halls. Seats have been found folded down after being secured. Shadows have been spotted moving across the balcony when the auditorium is dark and locked. The Rubidoux Row Museum, located in one of the city's oldest commercial blocks, has its own share of whispers. Visitors have described cold spots that seem to hover in specific rooms. Some say they feel watched while reading display panels. A few claim to have captured unexplained shapes in photographs taken inside the building. There is no confirmation of anything paranormal, yet the accounts continue to surface. The riverfront itself carries stories that are harder to dismiss emotionally. St. Joseph endured devastating floods, including the catastrophic flood of 1993. Entire neighborhoods were swallowed by rising water. When communities suffer collective trauma, folklore often follows. Residents speak of lights flickering near former shoreline homes and distant voices carried across quiet stretches of the riverbank. Then there is the infamous connection to Jesse James. The outlaw was shot and killed in St. Joseph in 1882, and the house where he died is now preserved as a historic site. Over the years, there have been reports of objects shifting slightly out of place and a heavy feeling in certain rooms. Some visitors insist they sense something unresolved there. Whether that sensation comes from history or imagination is impossible to prove. Walking through a city with so many preserved 19th century buildings creates a natural atmosphere for these stories. High ceilings amplify echoes. Narrow stairways create shadows that move with the light. Old wood contracts and expands, producing sounds that feel deliberate in the quiet. When you combine that with the past shaped by ambition, conflict, and sudden change, it becomes easy to understand why ghost stories thrive here. As we move through the mansion, think about how many lives have intersected within these walls. Families build fortunes here, workers maintain these rooms, guests climb these stairs. Even if nothing supernatural lingers, the emotional weight of those histories remain. In a city like St. Joseph, the line between documented history and whispered legend can feel surprisingly thin.
Simulation terminated. Please comment, like and subscribe.